I played Season 26 early, thanks to EA for making it happen. Seriously, thank you so much. Here's everything new coming this season with timestamps so you can find exactly what you want to know. But do make sure you stay until this segment. It's very worth it. Starting off with weapon meta changes, hop-ups are being removed from the loot pool in Season 26, and all weapons that can have hop-ups will have them by default. So, I hope you like 30-30 Skull Piercer, guys. These hop-ups aren't activated by default though, and you can only use them once you've dealt a certain amount of damage with that weapon. Usually this damage is around 400 to 500 damage. The Graffiti mod hop-up is also coming for the Eva, Volt, and Spitfire, and if you don't know what that is, it's essentially the upgrade from Rampart's big mod, which allows you to reload faster and shoot paintballs. And it also makes your loadout icon in the bottom right super drippy. Love that. Very cool. The craziest new hop-up coming this season is the Elite Weapon hop-up for the RE45. This hop-up is changing the RE45 from a T-shooting light weapon to an insanely strong energy weapon. Imagine the Nemesis and the Havoc had a child. That's the RE45 now. This change is only going to be for this season though, and the RE will go back to how it used to be after this season, and other weapons in the future can receive this hop-up, which can completely change the way they work. The Akimbo P2020s are going in the care package this season, and will come with a kinetic feeder, meaning that when you slide, they will reload at least 2 bullets. And coming out of the care package this season is the Peacekeeper, which is going to have the Accelerator hop-up. And the other 2 guns with the Accelerator this season are the L-Star and the Alternator. It's also worth mentioning that the Accelerator will only work by dealing damage with the gun with that hop-up now. It's no longer just any gun in your inventory. The Mozams are getting a little buff this season with a faster fire rate and tighter blast pattern, and the hipfire accuracy of LMGs has been slightly decreased, so it's not going to be quite as easy to mow someone down by hip-firing them. In Season 26, helmets have been entirely removed from the loot pool, and instead there is a new lootable item called amps. Amps are going to be rare lootable buffs, and there are going to be 5 different types that you can find, including the ability to gain infinite ammo at the cost of 2 inventory slots, an extra 25 shield capacity, reduced tactical and ultimate cooldown time, and attack charge every time you knock an enemy, overflow healing, which will passively regen your entire health and shield with only using 1 syringe or shield cell, and bottomless batteries, which means if you have 2 batteries in your inventory, you have unlimited bat usage. You're never going to run out of bats. And just so you know, amps are going to be in pubs and in ranked, so get ready to get domed by an infinite ammo Kraber. Support bins and assault bins are now going to give every single legend in the game heals and attachments, but only those relevant legends to those bin types can open the secret compartment and get Evo from them. In Season 26, 2 legends are getting major overhauls, and the first is Caustic. Caustic is getting an extra passive ability called Field Research, and what this is going to do is going to allow him to get all of his upgrades instead of just 2 of them. Caustic can gain research points by dealing damage with his gas, opening unique death boxes, and scanning ring consoles, and once he gets enough research points, he unlocks the other upgrade abilities that he hasn't already picked. But those aren't the only buffs that Caustic is getting, because in Season 26, Caustic Gas does more damage. Gas damages enemy caustics, gas instantly slows enemies if they're at high speeds, and removes the cooldown for Ash Dash and Sparrow Double Jump. Caustic has better visibility in his own gas, and his health bar won't display if he's shot in his own gas. Gas barrels can no longer be destroyed by shooting them at the bottom, and you have to actually shoot through the entire barrel now. And although I didn't confirm this in my own playtest, some playtesters said that aim assist was removed inside the gas, which honestly makes sense. So now all the big sweaty 50-year-olds are happy with their Caustic changes. Let's talk about the other legend getting changes this season in Bangalore. Bangalore's upgrade perks have been entirely reworked this season to be way stronger. Her blue upgrades are going to be the choice of Electric Smoke, which is going to do 100 damage to enemy ultimate abilities and destroying enemy tactical abilities, essentially like a mini crypto EMP, or the choice of allies regaining HP inside her smoke and auto-pinging enemies who trigger her passive. And for her purple upgrades, she has the choice of plus 10 damage to her ultimate ability and it destroys all enemy deployables in the area, or faster revives and passive triggering on knocked allies. Alongside all of this, Bang's smoke launcher now will destroy doors, her passive speed is increased by 5%, her ultimate cooldown is reduced by 1 minute, and her smoke cooldown is reduced to 30 seconds from 35 seconds. Now you might be thinking, hey Ashton, that's a lot of smoke and gas. I like to be able to see when I play a shooting game. But don't worry, because this season, reactive smoke and gas is coming into the game, meaning if you throw grenades or a legend ability like Fuse Knuckle Cluster into smoke or gas, the gas and smoke will disappear. From my experiments, this gets rid of smoke permanently, but caustic gas will only go away for a small period of time and will come back up and redeploy later. Talking of redeploy, there is a small small buff to the controller legend class as a whole, meaning that if you scan the recon beacons twice, you're going to get an evac tower shoot out of the top of it, meaning you can fly straight into zone. The zone overcharger perk has also been buffed to regen shields once you're inside zone. Coming in Season 26 is a new reward system called Accolades, which is going to reward you for doing certain actions around the match in every single game, and you can collect accolades over the course of a season before they reset at the end. This is going to reward you with stuff like XP and just gives you something else to do while you play the game. And talking of rewards, the way rewards are granted has been reworked to be more clear and concise, and honestly it just looks way cooler. I don't know. I like this. A huge change coming this season is a new game mode called Wildcard. Wildcard is a new permanent game mode that is a respawn battle royale with 30 players. The mode is designed to be a fun game mode that isn't as highly competitive as your average pub or ranked game, and is played on a new version of King's Canyon which has zip rails, jump cannons and other movement abilities to get around the map super fast. In Wildcard, the way the loot works in the game is completely toned down and streamlined to be much faster and easier, meaning that you can get into the fight a lot quicker. Things like weapons are fully kitted and will evolve as you play the game to rank up so that by the end of the game, you're going to have fully kitted weapons if you've done enough damage. But by far my favorite aspect of the game mode is that you can double up or even triple up on your legend comp if you want to. So you can play as triple Loba, triple Mirage, triple Gibby. It's all fine. Everything is on the table in Wildcard. As for map updates this season, E-District is becoming a daytime map and honestly reminds me of World's Edge. And a bunch of the buildings around the map have new doorways and accessibility points to make the flow just way better. Personally, I really loved how E-District looked before, but you gotta admit, this does look kinda nice as well. Now for all my ranked grinders, finally in Season 26 we are seeing some major changes to the rank system. The first and most important change this season is the POI randomizer. It's going to give you ALGS style drops into randomly chosen POIs at the start of every game. You're told where you're going to be landing before you pick your legends, so you can pick your entire comp around where you're going to be landing. This season there's an option for solo queue players to opt in to re-queue with the same squad that they just played with, which is going to make it easier to find friends and new people to play with if you're a solo queuer. But of course, everyone has to agree to opt in, otherwise you'll just be put with new people. The amount of RPU gained from kills and assists has been reduced slightly to encourage people to try and stay alive and play for endgame a little bit more. However, the devs did say that they want to make sure that this isn't a ratting season and they will make any changes if necessary. There is a new ranked reward called Aura, which is going to be a visible display of your rank behind your back that only shows when you're skydiving, doing an emote or doing a finisher. So this looks really cool, but don't worry, it's not going to be giving you away mid-game when you play. This is also something that displays your current rank and isn't granted at the end of a season, so if you're in Pred, it encourages you to stay in Pred so that you keep that cool aura. And for those of you who are interested, here are the Pred and Master badges for this season, as well as the Pred weapon charm. Now for the part where I play the shut up and let the video play game, here is the entire Battle Pass for Season 26.
Hey, don't feel bad. I'd lose to me too.
Hey! 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 Wah, wah, hey! Ha! Oh! Hey! Hey!
And for those of you who stuck around till the end, here is your reward. The Loba Gooning Skin Belly Dance. Oh baby, let me goon. I'm a gooner. I'm gooning. Alright, ready?
Okay, ready?
Oh yeah. Let's
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
dance. Oh yeah! Look at us.
Dude, he's what is he doing?
No!
Oh god!
Allow us to goon in peace.
The lifeline wants to get involved. Let's
Oh,
do it
yeah,
to
let's
lifeline
get
now.
it, let's
Lifeline,
do it.
lifeline. Ready?
She's loving it.